She came back 2 weeks later and was absolutely thrilled. The pictures were gorgeous.
Yeah.
Her and her husband had a wonderful weekend.
It's usually one of the hardest parts, but for us it was just like, nope, that's it.
Yeah.
We're done. So
Everything happens when you sleep. If you put a silk pillow or a satin pillowcase or something smooth and silky like that and a protected style.
Welcome back to another episode of Run of Show. I'm Tanya, your host, and I'm here today with the team at Adore You Salon. And we're going to get to know a little bit more about what happens when you're getting ready for an event and all those different things that you need to know to look your best. We have Susan, we have Vicki, and we have Donna. And it's going to be so much fun. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Susan, let's start with you. Tell me a little bit about yourself first.
This is probably my 5th career change. I am a nurse first, critical care nurse. When my daughter wanted to open a salon, we had talked about it for years. And finally, in December of 2022, through a series of unfortunate events and very fortunate events, we were able to open here at Adore You Salon. Her goal and my goal and Donna's goal were always to have a place where it was safe, comfortable for the clinicians, technicians, and the clients as well to come and relax and have a good time and get quality service.
I'm telling you what, I've been here and I brought my daughter here and we definitely enjoyed our experience. So are you a Pensacola native?
I am not. I am from northeastern Pennsylvania.
Okay.
In the Pocono Mountains, grew up, born, bred, and raised. And my daughter's actually the one who brought us to Pensacola. She threw a dart at a broadside of a barn and said, I need a change. I'm going to Pensacola. They have white sand. So here we are, 16 years you're here?
16 years.
2011 is when I moved
So
here,
she's here that long. I'm here a little over a year.
Oh, okay.
But my younger daughter graduated from college, came down here to stay with her sister. They both met their husbands, got married, and had kids. And I'm in Pennsylvania going, hello, my kids are down there, so I'm moving. Right? So I moved. Yeah. So here I am. I went back to school for my nail tech license and for skincare. So I'm dually certified for the beauty industry. I can do anything with your skin, makeup, nails, waxing. I just can't touch your hair.
Right. Well, I mean, but you've got a lot of things that you do. Now you said Vicki is your daughter. How many kids do you have?
2.
Two girls. And you stopped. I have 4. I stopped. Yeah. I should have stopped at 1. So since we're talking about Vicki, let's go ahead. Vicki, tell me a little bit about yourself. So you've been here for how long now?
I've been here since 2011. I went to beauty school right out of high school. So this year marks 21 years in the industry. Really just threw a dart at a map and wanted to go someplace warmer. And like she said, I met my husband here. My sister came down to stay with me for a little while, met her husband here, and I was a manager at a chain salon for about 9 years and decided to finally go out on my own. And then COVID hit, and then we found out we were pregnant, and
COVID
then
baby.
The hurricane hit, and then Donna moved down maybe the year after COVID, and she started at the salon I was at, and we just kind of clicked, and we had the same values and the same ideas on really everything, kind of like another sister. So we got through all of that with COVID and the baby, and
so you just have the one?
Just the one. He's more than enough. He is more than enough, yes. And we went one other place, and we were kind of really taking care of everything, and decided instead of doing it for somebody else, let's do it for ourselves.
Right. That's my attitude too.
Yes.
And so you've been here for 16. How long have you been in the industry?
21 years.
21. You did say that. 21 years.
21
That's a good long time.
This month, actually.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. Yay. And so, yay. And so you guys are friends. You know, you started at the same salon. So let's go on to Donna. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Are you a Pensacola native?
I am not. I'm originally from North Carolina. I'm also a military spouse, well, veteran now. My husband served 24 years in the service.
Time flies.
Navy and Coast Guard. And then, so we came here because my in-laws were here, retired. So we came to be close to them, and I wanted to still work. And so we came with our youngest, and I met Vicki, and I mean, the rest is pretty much history. But mom of 3, originally from North Carolina, been in the industry for 11 years this year.
11 years.
Absolutely love everything about it.
See, and I said this on the last podcast, that's what I find, that people who do these things had to be passionate about it, you know, and I see that you guys are. This salon is beautiful. Who wants to just really quickly run down the list of services that the salon offers? Vicki, you want, or Donna?
So we do hair of all ages, kids all the way up to grandma.
I think my oldest client
great
is
grandma.
96.
97.
97.
Yeah,
okay.
She just turned 97. So we do cater to the whole family. Dry cuts, wet cuts, styles, but we also do color, highlights, lowlights, baby lights, balayage, vivid colors.
All things hair.
Donna is also our expert in hair extensions. She does 2 different types of hair extensions. And with all of those, chemical and hair extension comes a free consultation.
Okay.
And that's a must before we do anything, is we do go through what to expect, what you want to end up looking like, but then what to expect, how we can get you there. And if we can, sometimes we do have to say, no, we can't.
Right.
We
And
can't
see, and
do
that's
that.
a good consultation, right? Like, you don't want to promise
Like, your
them something
hair
and then
will
make
fall out if
right,
we do
yeah,
that.
we can't do that.
So,
and that's why we come to the experts. What else besides hair?
We also offer manicures and pedicures. We do gel, hard gel, builder gel, gel X. We do gel polish, regular polish. Our manicures and pedicures all can go from a basic to all the way up to an Adore You pedicure or manicure, which includes masks and hot towels and a little bit of massage,
lots of pampering.
and some paraffin waxing.
Yeah. So hair, nails, what else?
We also do skincare. We offer facials, back facials. All of our facials come with a full consultation before we do any hands-on, so we know, I know what your goal is at the end. A lot of people just think skincare is for those people who are just acneic. It's not. It's for everybody. I have several clients who come every 5 weeks and can't believe I can get rid of the bags and the darkness under their eyes, and that's all they want.
Right. Oh, just
So
little tweaks.
There's a ton of different things that we can do. Everything is customized to you. We also do back facials, which is the same thing.
Right.
I'm told that it's one of the most relaxing things.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Pretty amazing.
So your husband, because we networked together and we were at the luncheon, he said he got one, and he
Yes.
just loved it to death. He was like, wow.
He has a lot of issues with his back. He has a lot of arthritis. So we do like red light therapy and everything
Okay.
too,
Oh,
for,
see, that's different.
for those situations. And he uses, we use a lot of red light
Right.
therapy because of his back issues. But yes, he does enjoy them. I do men's facials as well. We also offer scalp facials, which is a scalp treatment for those people who have eczema or dandruff. That does help. We have several clients who come in every 6 to 8 weeks to get those done because they just help
Part
so
of their
much.
beauty routine.
We also do body waxing. So
what
from
would that fall under? So you do hair, nails, facials. What does body waxing fall under? Under skincare.
Skincare.
So you do hair and nails and skincare. What else do you offer?
We also offer lash lifts, tints, brow waxing, tinting, and lamination. We also offer permanent jewelry.
Oh, that's different.
That's
neat.
a Vicki thing.
Yeah, tell me about the permanent. Do you really like doing that?
I do.
How long
yes,
have you been doing that?
It's, 3 years now, maybe, I think. It's, instead of, like, especially with older, it's really hard to do the clasp. And it's just, it's not like a piercing.
Right.
It's welded together, not onto you. I have to be really specific about that. It's not welded to you.
So it's like continuous without a clasp. Okay.
Yes. So it's really good for
I have to get a picture of that.
mother daughters or bridal parties. I think with our family, there's me, my sister, mom, and the 2 girls. So
My granddaughters.
yes. So
Okay.
it's like it's a memorable thing. It's something you want on you.
Aw.
And if you need it taken off for medical reason or anything like that, you just come in, I take it off, and I'll put it back on for you for free. So if you break it, as long as you have it, put it back on for free.
Okay.
So it's just a memorable thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So besides the permanent jewelry, what is your favorite thing to do?
For me, I love doing updos in color.
Yeah?
Yes. There's something special about being a part of somebody's really like big day, like a wedding, or going to the Mardi Gras balls, or even a girls' night out. I love making somebody feel their best.
Let me ask you this about updos. How long does it take to do that? Like,
It really
can it get really involved?
It can, yes. I mean, I could do an updo in 15 minutes. I could do an updo in an hour and 20 minutes.
Hour and 20.
So it just depends on the length and amount of hair that somebody has, and especially like what they're asking for. Like a lot of, like if you just want your hair down and curled like my hair is now,
Right. Like
it's
a
not gonna
blowout.
take that long.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
or a blowout. It's not going to take that long. But if you want twists and braids and knots
Right.
and all up, it does take a little bit longer because you want to make sure it's smooth and it stays all day.
Right, if
That's
you're
the
going to
main thing,
spend
yes.
So I'm curious about that hour and a half. What did that look like?
So usually it's the bride, and usually like I'll go in and we'll pin curl the bride and let the curl sit and cool and do another bridesmaids, and then go back to her and then start pinning.
Okay.
She'll need a break, do another bridesmaid kind of thing. Usually the bride is the first to start and the last.
Right,
So
that makes sense.
because you want the last touch-ups to go on the bride. It is her day after all.
Right, right.
Yes.
So let's turn to you, Donna. What is your specialty and what is your favorite part about that? Why is it your favorite?
Well, extensions are probably my specialty. I'm the only one in the salon that offers them currently, and I just love the transformation with the client. Like if you've got thin, fine hair, and you're looking for really fullness and thickness and length, we can transform that.
So it's not just about length; it's about giving.
Right. Extensions aren't just about the length. Yeah, and length is always nice, but getting the volume of hair to make it look like you have a ton of hair that you really don't have. So that, and I enjoy doing gel nails as well. I really like it. I like it keeps me busy, number one. I like to be busy. And number two, I'm not sitting or standing all day long. So there's a good, easier on your body that, I can sit for one, stand for the other, But extensions are probably my favorite thing.
How long does it take to... Could it get involved, or
can
it
get
be
involved.
simple?
So this morning I had an extension client. Actually, I
tell me
started her
about
at
that.
9. She finished at 1:32, 2 o'clock.
Wow.
So, but she
left with
removing
a full head of hair.
She did, but she's coming in for full highlights as well. So we've got to take out the extensions, do her highlights, put her, tone her extensions to match her newly toned highlights, and reinstall them. So yeah, it can be involved, but the transformation, the smiles on the client's face is really like at the end, like, how did you do that?
Right. Yeah. Look like a different person. I'm curious. How do you do your hair differently as far as keeping it up when you have extensions? Like,
So that's really involved. You have to really be diligent about good hair care, brushing it, wearing it up at night, making sure you're using the proper products, and oiling your hair as you should, because your natural oils don't soak through to your ends if you've got a weft in the way. So
what's a weft?
It's what the hair is made into when you sew in extensions.
Okay.
Or if you do bonded extensions, there is a crystal polymer bond that doesn't allow your natural oils to transfer to the hair that we're installing. So you have to oil it, have proper care, and they'll last you a year and a half if you really are diligent about it.
Different kinds of extensions. How do you know which ones to use?
It's really going to be client preference and what the client's hair can handle. You don't want someone with really super fine, thin hair coming in and asking for super heavy wefts. That's not going to hold. It's going to damage the client's hair. So you really have to be diligent and, check the health of the hair, the health of the scalp before installing any method extensions.
So I'm hearing that a lot. It's consultation.
Consultation
when
is
it comes
Very
to
important.
skin and hair.
Extremely
And
very
what about nails? Is that who's your nail?
Same thing with the
you want-
nails. I do Gel X. I do hard gel as well, but I do the Gel X nails as well.
What's the upkeep like on those type of nails?
On the Gel X, the Gel X should last you 4 weeks, but then your natural nail grows and it grows out, so you have to have them taken off and reapply them.
Right.
So Gel X are really more for people who want to have instantly long nails.
Right.
And like maybe they're going to a ball, or their
Right.
wedding, they're getting ready for their wedding, or some other special occasion, graduation, or one of the Mardi Gras balls, and they just want to have a longer, more feminine look to their
Right,
hands. And then the Gel X can get painted any way they want. Donna's actually really good at nail art.
Oh, I was going to ask nail art, like little
So
flowers.
I can do
and-
some, I'll be honest, I can do some. I'm still learning and I'm practicing, but if somebody wants something very intricate, I'll have her do their nails. Last Christmas, she did a whole set of Grinch's face.
Oh my gosh! I bet you that was a lot of fun.
And they were so cute. So,
Oh.
like,
The Halloween you did, the Scream guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh!
Yeah.
Oh, making me want to
very
get my nails
detailed.
done.
Yes,
Fun.
very detailed.
Yes,
Very
Maybe
good at
so.
it.
We have the
it's very fun
Pensacola-
stuff. We can do
Yeah.
fun stuff.
I was
But the
thinking-
other thing that I'm very passionate about, not only the skincare, is doing the makeup for the brides, doing the makeup for the boudoir sessions.
right.
We had a boudoir session with one of the local photographers that we did all the makeup and hair for, and the one girl that came in, she was very, very nervous. She didn't want to look like a clown. She didn't want to look over made up. And then, of course, she's going for a photo shoot, so you have to do the makeup a little bit heavier so
Right.
it comes through with the bright lights and everything else. She came back 2 weeks later and was absolutely thrilled. The pictures were gorgeous.
Yeah.
Her and her husband had a wonderful weekend.
She's feeling good about herself.
That made me feel good because she did have a lot of self-imposed issues.
A lot of us do.
Her looks. And when she walked out of here, she felt like $1,000,000.
Oh, yeah.
I did not do her updo. One of these guys did. So between the updo, the hair we did and the makeup we did for that photo session, she just felt so good about herself.
Yeah.
And that made me feel good about me.
Well, see, and that's the thing I love about your name, Adore You, because that's what it's all about. Let us come and adore you. I mean, she came in feeling one way, and then she left adored. I love that. I
That
absolutely
is
love that.
my favorite thing about
Yeah.
being one of the owners of this salon.
I have to tell you, the name was the easiest thing I think that we came up with. Like, it was very like, we knew what we wanted. We knew the vision we wanted of making sure, like, everyone, all the clients specifically, know that we're here for you. So, and then having the technicians come in and feel comfortable. Sometimes this industry gets a little cutthroat, and you want to make sure you're with each other more than you're at home. So you're a family, essentially.
Yes.
So when we were coming up with the name, like, I said Adore, and she said Adore You Salon, and it was just like, that was the easiest thing
Yeah.
about this business, was
Oh,
coming
yeah.
up with the name.
Yeah.
To make sure we could reiterate the fact that, like, we're here for you. We want to let us adore you. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was very, I don't know, easy to just come up with that part. It
Yeah.
really honestly
That was the quickest thing they came up with.
That was
let me
the
tell you.
quickest.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what I was just saying. That was the easiest part. And
It
then
was,
after
which
that.
is usually one of the hardest parts. But for us, it was just like, nope, that's it. We're
Yeah,
done. So
wonderful. Yeah. Tell me, Latana, what are some of the challenges that you face in this industry?
Personal challenges facing this industry. One, being a military wife and not being in your hometown, not being around people that you know, moving to a new city. I started in North Carolina as a military spouse, had to, build my business there. And then moving down here, leaving that very successful business to come here and start all over again. I mean, I started from scratch. I knew my in-laws. I knew like 5 people when I moved to Pensacola.
Yeah.
And then meeting Vicky and some other coworkers at the first salon that we worked at, and then just building from that and really taking off when we started Adore You Salon and got involved in chamber and got involved with some of the crews and the events that they do and the nonprofit work that we do. Just that was the most challenging. Starting over. Starting from scratch, and doing everything word of mouth. I'm not huge on social media, never have been, so that was really, it was really hard.
That wasn't around when we all started.
No.
Right.
We've had to adjust with social media.
Yes, yes. How can people find you? What's the platform that you prefer? Like if I want to see pictures of these beautiful,
we do. That's why I was like, so we have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, and a website. I can tell you I really focus on Facebook and the website more than anything else.
Okay.
Instagram's next. The YouTube is kind of last. So don't look at our YouTube channel. It's sad.
We're not going to go there.
But we're all DIY, so we do everything on our own, and it's a lot. I mean, just Facebook and Instagram is a full-time job. It is insane, and we really try to showcase not just our work, all of the girls' work, and let everyone know that like we are family. So you can come here and be comfortable. And sometimes we will tell you no because we want to make sure you still leave with healthy hair, healthy skin, healthy nails. And I'm okay with you being mad at me for saying no to do something to your hair because you're leaving with hair still. So it's better than being mad at me for frying it off. So
oh, goodness.
yeah. Truthfully, it's Facebook and the website. And the website's super easy, adoreyousalon.com.
But Facebook, because I'm wondering, because you're talking about all these things, where are all the pictures? Because I want to just scroll through. And is that a good way for people to like kind of get an idea of what you do and what they can expect?
Absolutely. So the website will have everything on there, all of our technicians. If you actually click on our faces, you'll see all of our work.
Okay.
And then at the bottom, we have all of our events that we do, all of our wedding and like the Mardi Gras balls and the boudoirs. Like we don't really have like a whole lot of boudoir pictures on there because you don't want to see the whole thing. But the hair and makeup we do have on there, and then the fashion shows. We did a fashion show with Forever Des. We did the hair and makeup for them that was last year, I think. Yeah, it was for prom. If you know Forever Des, like they really focus on the underprivileged, and they provide prom dresses, and they do Project Period to help with the girls stay in school, which we all are a drop-off point for that as well.
What do you mean, what drop-off point?
So if you want to donate any products or anything like that, like pads or tampons, you could always drop them off here. We give a $5 coupon for anybody who drops anything off for anything like that.
Okay,
so,
wonderful.
Yes. We do a lot of community work. That's that was the main thing. We wanted to make sure. We wanted to make sure if we have it, we will give it. Right. For sure.
Speaking of community work and events, Susan, we want to tell us if you've got an event coming up.
We do. We are involved with a lot of different charitable organizations, but one of the ones that's most dear to our heart is Crew DIS, Keeping Abreast Foundation, October 4th, starting at 12 to 5 on October 4th, Saturday. Drop by, get a haircut. Kids' cuts are going to be $20 and adults are going to be $25. 100% of the proceeds will be going to Keeping Abreast Foundation. We will also have some baskets to raffle off, chance to win.
You got a chance to win.
So those tickets will be on sale. If you are at any of the networking events that I'm at every other Thursday at the Pensacola Chamber of Commerce. I'm at their networking event on a Thursday afternoon, and then Monday nights at Bogey's over on University Drive for Pensacola Vibe After 5.
That's tonight, actually.
That's tonight. You can see me for more information on that, or if you wanted to buy tickets for the chance to wins, I'll have them as well. We are also very involved with Forever Des, which is a very sad reason why she came to be. I can't even tell the story because I'll cry. Her daughter was a victim of domestic violence, so she decided to, in her daughter's name, help the kids in the community. So here, all these high school girls are not going to school once a month or for a whole week once a month because They're
they need,
considered a
huh?
luxury. It's considered a luxury product. So they can't afford to purchase these products. So she does a huge drive with her
Okay.
project, period. So we are the drop-off point for that. Crudiallas is also collecting for Forever Des as well. They also give free dresses to girls to go to the proms.
Nice.
So that was the fashion show that we were involved
Right.
with last year. They were actually had the girls, the high school girls, come and dress up in these gowns and do this fashion show, and we went in and did all their hair and makeup
Oh.
for that. So that was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. I really did.
I've heard you mention Crudiallas. Are you all three part of the crew?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Actually, I think all of us in here are this year now a yaya.
What's your favorite thing of being part of that crew? Because, I mean, we love our parades and we love our crews here.
So it's a lot more than the parades and stuff. I will tell you that. But the sisterhood is absolutely amazing. The support that I mean, and us women, we know 160 women together. There's gonna be tiffs and everything, but there really honestly isn't anything bad. Like, we all support each other, and everything we do is to help raise funds and awareness for breast cancer, and it all stays in our community here. So that's the main thing.
That's
Yes,
really good.
It does. It stays here. And we do multiple events every year to raise money. Then we have fun. Then we have a ball, and then we have the parades. And
Yeah.
but I'm very, very proud to be a part of them because, like I said, it's like she said, it's very near and dear to all of our hearts.
Right,
Everybody that I know that in here, we all know somebody who has gone through it or has gone through it themselves. So it's something that just needs to, it's nice to help out. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, absolutely. Give back.
Yes,
yeah, and be part of the
100%.
community. That's one thing I love about Pensacola is that we are very community focused.
Yes, I love that.
Absolutely,
That's my
yeah.
favorite thing about moving here.
Yeah.
Especially with the small businesses, there's so many that just support, like we all support each other so well. And even different salons supporting each other. Like usually like you'd be like, oh, that's my competition. And no, if they do something that we don't, I'll send them over.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And vice versa. Like just
Yeah.
supporting each other is just a
Yeah.
huge thing. So
Well, and also because there's how many people in Pensacola? Or
Yes.
in any town?
Yes.
So, I mean, you can't service all of them. I mean, you could try.
No. It
You
would
could
be
try.
nice to try, but
I want to know, and you can choose who fields this question, but I want to know about an event that just went terribly wrong and how you overcame that and what lessons you learned from that.
I have to say, I don't want to say it's just one event. It has been many events. I mean, between the three of us, we have 30 plus years of experience. And there have been times where I would sit in the corner and cry and think, why am I doing this?
What could you
Because you
got
can't
going
please
again?
everyone. You know what I mean? You can't please everyone.
Yeah.
And like I said, sometimes it's really hard to tell you no, but
Yeah.
that's, if we can't do it, I'd rather say no.
Yeah.
So
when you were in the corner crying, what made you decide to get back into it and not just chuck the whole thing?
the next client who came in cried.
Oh.
Turned around, looked in the mirror, and said, "Oh my God, I look absolutely amazing. I look beautiful. I can't believe that you did this for me."
Yeah.
So it's 1 to like 1,000. Like
Right.
one bad thing to 1,000 really good things. And like I said, being a part of like somebody's special event, like a wedding, it's so heartwarming for me. And for me being in the industry as long as I have now, I have like the kids I was doing 10, 15 years ago are graduated and married with their own kids. So like
Oh,
being
wow.
and like
You are not that old girl.
I know, I said the same thing. Like there's no way.
No, she's not, because that means I'm not.
That means you're not that old.
But it's nice to be a part of, I mean, essentially family. Like we become family with everyone. Like even
Yeah.
if somebody goes on and leaves a good review, I say, welcome to the family. Because
Yeah.
you are.
Oh, I
You're
love
family
that.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I can't say it was ever one event that ever really went terrible. It was multiple that we learned from.
Yeah.
And I mean, how are you going to learn if you don't make mistakes?
Exactly.
So-
Exactly. Well, I have a personal question for you guys. My daughter, with this long blonde Viking hair, came and got some highlights done, which she has always been wanting to do, and she loved it. She loved it. She's adorable. But being a teenager, she put some blue in it, and with that blonde hair, all that. How? I mean, does
Is it
she
green
just,
yet?
Well, it's kind of a grayish.
Yeah.
How? I mean, is that ever? I mean, does she just have to let it grow out, or is there some way that we can tone that down? I mean, I mean,
It
we need
depends
some
on
help.
what she put on there, honestly.
Okay, what type of product?
What
It was supposed to be
product was it?
temporary. I'm like, not with that blonde hair and not with the highlights.
So, fashion colors are hard because if it's not done in a professional setting like the salon, the products that you use are more apt to, once you try to lift it out, it just forces it in even more. And there's no getting it out unless you cut it out.
Oh gosh, yeah. That's,
I mean, hopefully it's not something that permanent, but there are products that or Kool-Aid, God forbid.
Kool-Aid.
Oh,
is
yeah.
terrible.
Oh my
It
God.
doesn't
yeah.
come out.
I've heard a lot of stories.
You
about
cut it
Kool-Aid.
off.
Yeah,
You cut it off. You don't take it out. Hope for the worst.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna pray for the
We gotta
best, but
pray
prepare for the worst.
Prepare for the worst. Yeah, it's not that bad. And when she braids her hair, because I love her Viking braids, you really can't tell. But when it's down, which is very rare, she wears her hair down, but you can see. I'm like, what is in your hair? I'm like, you know.
We all have to go through it. I mean, even like as young kids, like there's so many like adults who bring their kids in here and they're like, she cut her own hair. I'm like, it's a rite of passage, dude.
We all cut our own
work our
bangs.
best. We'll work our best to get it to blend, but you just gotta let it grow out at that
Yeah.
point. So I mean, like, it's a learning curve.
Yeah.
Like, and it forever will be. If you ever sit in anyone's chair and they say, I know everything there is to know about hair, get up and get out. Because I have been in the industry 21 years and I don't
Yeah.
know everything there is to know about
Right,
hair.
yeah.
So, like, hourly. I can't even say daily. Like, hourly, it changes. New things come out all the time. Better products. The products is the hardest thing because there's so many. And they all claim to do the same exact thing.
Right.
They all claim to have the same stuff in them.
Yeah.
And they don't. A lot of them are very watered down or replaced with something cheaper. Like, you might find it cheaper at TJ Maxx and Ross, but the probability of it being that product is very slim.
Right.
Very, very slim.
Right.
So
Yeah.
trust your local salon.
Okay.
Keep your products at your local salon, especially if you want to do changes in your hair.
Right.
Because if you come in and say, with dark hair like mine, I want to be blonde, but you're using VO5 at the Dollar Tree, you're probably never going to get there. So, because it messes with the integrity of your hair.
Right.
So it is expensive, but it's worth it in the long
Right.
run.
I mean, your
So-
hair. I mean, it's the first
Yes.
thing that people notice
Yes.
about you. Yeah.
Which is why she said with the vivid colors, it depends what you put in it.
Right. I'll have to find out.
So if you put Splat in it or Kool-Aid, it's...
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
But
the-
I don't know what it was.
Gosh,
I'm like,
Kool-Aid was the
manic panic.
hardest thing I think I have ever encountered
Yeah.
in all of my years. Is the Kool-Aid, because I had a girl. I tried stripping it out. It was red Kool-Aid. I tried stripping it out. It would not come out. Her mom was just like, put black over it. Let me tell you, put black on it, and the red still went through.
Oh my goodness.
It still came through black.
Wow.
It does not come out of you.
Oh
Like,
my
we had to just grow it and cut it.
Yeah.
So
So here's a tip for our listeners: don't use Kool-Aid.
Please
don't
don't
use
use
Kool-Aid.
Or
Don't use
Splat.
Kool-Aid. Or Splat.
Or Splat.
Yeah. So real quick, I'm going to ask you some more questions, but I want to ask our listeners, if you're getting value out of this, if you're enjoying this conversation and you're listening this far, please give us a like, give us a share, and tell all your friends about Adore You Salon. Now, let's go around. I want to know what your favorite tools are to use and why it's your favorite tool.
My favorite tools, my hands and my brain.
can I steal that?
Right.
Honestly,
I can't buy that at Walmart. Like, I know, I mean, because our listeners, you know, they want to know how they can do better at home so that you don't have such a difficult time. So what would you recommend?
so I'm going to talk from a skincare and
Okay.
nail care perspective. So with your skincare, your daily routine is going to be your best friend, depending on where you want to be, how you want to improve the quality and texture and integrity of your skin. You need to be faithful about your home routine products, your daily care routine. And your fingertips will tell you whether you're scrubbing too hard or too soft.
How's that?
Because you don't want to scrub your skin completely off, but you
Right.
do want to exfoliate once a week. And sometimes the loofah sponges are just a little too aggressive for your face, especially for aging, mature skin. We're all there. Even in your younger years, you don't really want to be that overly aggressive. Even with acne skin, you want to do as gentle of a cleanser as that you can with your skin. So that would be my one give to
Okay.
make sure
And what
you have
about
a
you,
good
Vicki?
daily care
What tip
products.
could you give us? What's your favorite
So mine's going to be all about hair.
Okay, absolutely.
Nail, skin. But again, going back to the products are not putting your hot tools really high. There's no need to flat iron or curl your hair at 450 degrees. None.
Okay. What
Pot
temperature?
kettle black. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
If I'm,
So
really,
what
I'm in a
temperature?
rush, yes. So
What temperature is that?
385. I think like probably 385 would be the best, and a good part, like a heat protectant, especially here in the South.
Yeah.
Our water and our environment is very, very hard on our skin and our hair. So if you use a really good heat protectant, make sure you have something with SPF in it. Even natural hair, even if you don't color it, color shampoo is really good because of our sun being so strong. It will pull your natural color out of your hair.
Really?
It really
Wow.
comes down to the products that you're using at home, and again, not high heat on the hot tools.
Yeah,
You
I'm
really
guilty
don't
of that.
want to
I turn
have
it
high
all the
heat.
way up.
Yeah, no. Pot kettle
I
black.
won't
Yes,
do it
I'm really
anymore.
bad
I won't
with
do it
as
anymore.
well.
And so what is one thing that is your favorite that you can recommend to our listeners?
I like a good long barrel curling iron because
Yeah?
although my hair's straight today, I generally curl my hair like Vicky's most days. So a long barrel, 385. And then as far as like nails go, because I do those too, don't pick them off. Your
when you
tech
get them
can tell,
done?
man. Don't pick them off. Don't. Like,
I'm so bad. I know she's talking about
Yeah.
me because
Stop smashing your fingers in the cabinets at the kitchen.
yeah,
That
like
helps keep the there too.
honesty with your stylist is the best thing.
Yeah.
Be completely
Right.
honest. Don't
Right.
every lie that you tell comes out in your hair
It
and your
does.
nails.
Yes.
We can see it all.
So when your stylist says, "Have you ever colored your hair before?" You can't. No. And then
No, we
you
know.
use some box dye because you don't want to admit it. You need to.
We
You
know.
need to.
if we don't see it at the beginning, we'll see it when we start coloring it. So, and that's where you run into your hair falling off, melting,
Oh, gosh.
being really damaged. I don't care what's on your hair.
Yeah.
You're not going to offend me by what you put on your hair.
You need to know.
I need to know, or I'm not putting that chemical
Yeah.
on there. There's a reason why we have obnoxious lighting in salons. We need to see it all.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yes.
So when it comes to hair, I've heard of silk pillowcases.
Yes.
Is that really a thing? How does that help your hair?
So it helps, especially as in regards to the extensions, because it's not cotton. And if you're wrapping your hair up or braiding it and sleeping with it in a protective style or with a sleep bonnet, then you're really taking care of your hair and not causing the split ends and the damage that comes from just wallowing in your pillow. Like
Right.
you're constantly, like in the wintertime especially, you know, the nape of your area, your hair will get all knotted because it's constantly rubbing on your shirts. Well, the
Right.
same thing happens when you sleep. If you put a silk pillow or a satin pillowcase or something smooth and silky like that and a protected style, you're gonna take care of your hair.
It's smoother hair.
Smoother
it won't
hair.
blow out the cuticle as much.
Right,
So,
right. Okay. Wonderful. I love it. Is there anything that you want to leave our listeners with as your number one thing?
If you're looking to renew, refresh, redo, or relax, call us, make an appointment, and come on in and let us adore you.
When I ask people how they get a hold of you, well, you can do this. What is the number one best way to get a hold of you?
The number one best way is our website.
Okay.
Yes, 100%. You could book on our website, you could message us on our website, and it'll go to all three of us. So somebody will definitely get in touch with you. There's not always somebody here at the salon to call and actually
Okay.
talk to. Currently, I am the only one who has access to the social media, and I have a 4-year-old. So like anything after 6:30 will not be answered
Right.
on social
So-
media. But
Business hours.
Yes, yes.
Business hours.
But the website is the best way. 'Cause
Okay.
all three of
And
us
what
will
is
be able
that
to get
website?
AdoreYouSalon.com.
AdoreYouSalon.com.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So for everyone to know, this podcast is going to be on Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, everywhere that you listen to podcasts, we're there. And if you want to see our beautiful faces, we are going to be on YouTube. So
Awesome.
thank you guys so much for
Thank
joining me
you.
today.
Yes.
This is so I've learned some stuff, and I'm going to go through your pictures now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.